The water running? I went back through every business trip of the last 8 months. Every weekend I'd been gone. Every time Felix had been on the couch when I got home looking like he hadn't moved in 3 days. Every time Cassie had been weirdly chipper in a way that didn't add up. Not angry yet, mostly just tired. Coming back down, I sat across from them at the counter. I want you both out by Sunday. Cassie started crying. Please, can we just talk about this? Nothing happened. I swear, nothing happened. Felix tried. Man, this is crazy. You can't throw the whole thing away over an assumption. We've been friends since we were kids. Nothing was being assumed, I told them. What I'd needed to see I'd seen at the stove. The toothbrush was the rest. Cassie's face changed at the word toothbrush. Okay, listen. It started a few months ago, but it isn't what you think it is. We were just lonely. You've been on the road so much. You've been gone constantly this year, and I needed somebody to talk to. And Felix was here, and that sentence didn't have an end. Felix tried his own version. It wasn't planned. I know how this looks, but I love you like a brother. You know that. And Cassie and I, it was a situation. It wasn't something we set out to do. I don't want this to be the thing that ruins our friendship. His version was that he loved me like a brother. The brother whose girlfriend he was sleeping with, in whose house he was living, in whose hoodie he was currently standing. Cassie pivoted. Where am I supposed to go on 5 days' notice? I have nothing. It was my house, I reminded her. Her name had never been on the lease, the mortgage, the utilities, on anything. The next 2 days were a strange, quiet standoff. Cassie moved into the bedroom and stayed there. Felix stayed in the guest room. I slept on the couch in my own house, which is a sentence I still can't believe I'm typing. Nobody talked. We moved around each other like people in a hospital waiting room, just close enough to feel the presence, never close enough to make eye contact. Monday came and went without a single word between the three of us. Cassie started leaving plates of food outside the living room door. The first one was pasta, still warm, with a fork wrapped in a napkin. The second was a sandwich cut the way she knew I liked it, on the diagonal. I didn't touch either of them. They sat on the floor in the hallway until the food got cold and I threw them out. I just couldn't eat something she made and feel okay about it. The whole house smelled like someone else's version of normal, and I was a guest in my own space. Tuesday during the day was more of the same. Silence. Footsteps upstairs. A toilet flushing. The sound of someone opening the fridge and closing it again. Little signs of life from people I didn't want to share a roof with anymore. Tuesday evening, Felix knocked on the living room doorframe. 2 knuckles. Not sure he was allowed. He was standing there in a plain t-shirt, hands in his pockets, looking smaller than I'd ever seen him look. Can we talk? Just you and me. I didn't say yes. I didn't say no. He took that as permission. He sat down in the chair